At the end of last week's portion, Balak, a story is told about the priest Pinchas taking it upon himself to kill an Israelite who had transgressed the law very seriously. It's a shocking scene. As this week's portion begins, Pinchas is told that he will be receiving a brit of shalom, a covenant of peace. And it raises lots of questions about what that's about and what's going on. The rabbis learn a very interesting lesson by the words themselves. Let's take a close look. Here's the word Pinchas in the very first line of the portion. And you can see, if you look closely, that the yud in Pinchas is really tiny, much smaller than it would normally be when the letter yud is written in a word. And a few lines later, the word shalom, that means peace, the vav in shalom is broken. Normally, a broken letter would mean that the scroll was not kosher for reading, but in this case, it's intentional. What lesson do we learn from this tiny yud and this broken vav? Rabbi David Blumenfeld of United Synagogue, writing in Torah Sparks, says that the rabbis struggled over how to view what Pinchas did. Is zealotry a good thing, standing up for God when it needed to happen? There are many instances in the Torah where that is honored for its passion and commitment. But the rabbis also understood that zealotry can be very dangerous when people take it upon themselves to take the law into their own hands. And in this case, they said the reduced yud, the yud is the name of God, and that somehow Pinchas had reduced God's presence in his own life. And the vav, the shalom, he needed the lesson of peace, but somehow there was something that was damaged about that peace by virtue of what Pinchas had done. So that's the struggle between finding passion and deep commitment, but also recognizing that you have to be very careful when you take it upon yourself to think that you know what it is that God wants. It's an important lesson for us in trying to find that balance. Shabbat Shalom.